Greetings, my name is Terrence Gardino, and the following is a detailed description of the personality traits for Scorpio that is the same in Western or Vedic astrology. When I think of Scorpio, what comes to mind is one who is determined, shrewd, protective, jealous, and powerful. You are a sign prone to obsession, and the Scorpio is not casual about anything, from your career to your love life. The key phrase associated with your sign is, I desire. And this about sums it up, because your desire nature compels you to be powerful, driven, successful, and sexually alluring. But you often have an inner battle to keep your instinctive desires from overtaking your rational thinking. Scorpio is associated with a descent into the underworld. For most of us, this signifies a journey to the very depths of our being, a journey that is inevitably painful, for it forces us to confront our inner demons and psychological complexes. But Scorpio also holds out the promise of resurrection, of returning to the light. Thus, Scorpio is regarded as the sign of transformation. You typically experience a death or near-death experience only to be reborn, like the phoenix, rising from the ashes of your former selves and soaring to new heights. Scorpio is symbolized with the scorpion, or the serpent, as well as the eagle, or the rare phoenix. Small creatures like scorpions and serpents are often the most dangerous, because men and larger animals are unable to readily see them, and because of their poison, stepping on them occasionally could be fatal. The eagle is said to be a higher symbol for Scorpio than the scorpion or the serpent, and to represent the more highly evolved souls similar to the phoenix. The phoenix has been through the fire in this lifetime. Sometimes the fire is a difficult childhood illness or an emotional wound, the death of a loved one, but instead of becoming bitter, cynical, and vengeful like the serpent, they pass through the crisis and resurrect themselves from the ashes, and as a result of their trauma, they go through a conversion experience. It is through inner transformation that we discover wisdom. Power-driven is a major component of your life, and when it comes to career and money, your obsessive drives can make many of you millionaires. However, for the unevolved Scorpio, this relentless drive for power can also create a ruthlessness. And with a cold and calculating mindset, you will do whatever it takes to get your goals accomplished, regardless of the pain it could inflict upon another. Delegating responsibilities to others has never been your strong point. Yes, you can do it all, but with stress-related ailments, such as migraine headaches. Much has been written how sexy and sensual Scorpios are. To you, sex is very important, and it would be impossible to have a happy relationship without great sex. Scorpios are passionate lovers, the most energetic of all the signs. Your main objective in loving is to merge beyond yourselves and to lose yourself sexually in your partner, transcending the physical to seek a glimpse of the divine. You are capable of the greatest heights of passion, but you can also get lost in the pleasures of the flesh and lose that intimate or spiritual connection. In matters of love, the one thing that is most true to your sign is this total rapture or celibacy. Everything about your nature is extreme, and when it comes to the affairs of the heart, you are open more than any sign initially, but if you get hurt too many times, you can completely turn off and even become celibate. This is because you have a powerful, controlling nature, and when you call it quits, it's over for good. Physically, your bodies are very strong and resistant to many of the ills of other signs. Your eyes are often deep, piercing and intimidating, and often they would fall into the category we call bedroom eyes. Just about every part of your physical aura oozes sexuality. Even when others wouldn't call you attractive by normal standards, you still attract sex like bees to honey. You're gifted in your strong reasoning powers with imagination, intuition, and these gifts, together with critical perception and analytical capacity, can enable the Scorpio to penetrate beyond the average and thus make great therapists or police detectives. Your sign has the potential for being a genius more than any other sign, only because of your obsessive-driven focus into whatever compels you. At the other extreme is the procrastinator. The Scorpio is capable of so much that some of you do nothing and become lazy and self-indulgent. Probably because you become so overwhelmed with what you see that has to be done, and that to get from here to there is what causes you to shut down. You usually give the appearance of being withdrawn or aloof, yet those who know you will recognize your keen observational abilities as you don't miss a clue. It's just that you don't always say anything. Your motto in life can be summed up by the cliche that revenge is a dish best served cold. And for you, it is so true. You just register everything, say nothing, until you can use it to your best advantage. And therefore, in business, you can be very successful because of this incredible ability to always keeping a poker face until you lay down your winning cards. Many Scorpio artists have used eroticism and sexuality in their work, but usually there's a sense of taboo, the dark, deep, and the exploring of the hidden mysteries of life. You usually never see the art expression of a Scorpio being lighthearted, colorful, or playful, but mostly brooding, thought-provoking, sometimes shocking, and always intensely emotional. You can find success in many fields in which analysis, investigation, research, and the solving of mysteries are relevant. Thus, police and detective work, espionage, the law, medicine, or psychology may attract you. Scorpio governs the pelvis and reproductive systems in the body. When your body stresses out, these are the vulnerable areas that are usually affected. One of the most incredible qualities of your sign is the regenerative ability. Everything from love to health is extreme in you, and so many of you have died on the operating table and come back to life to the surprise of your doctors. Diseases that destroy other signs somehow seem to be beaten back with your powerful mindset and physical abilities to turn just about anything around to your benefit. It's as if you look death in the face and laugh, which somehow keeps you fit and healthy. Because Scorpio is a deeply spiritual sign, you often have an understanding and interest in other religions. Your sign rules the cycles of birth and death, and therefore Scorpios are closer to life's beginnings and endings. Scorpios may not understand these great mysteries, but you certainly aren't afraid of them since you are faced with these forces on an everyday occurrence. But you certainly have the potential to make great role models for others on how to persevere and survive life's challenges. And thank you for watching. And if you're on YouTube, you can click like or subscribe so you can see more of my videos. And follow me on Facebook or Twitter, where I post daily astrological messages. Thanks again.